Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're going to draw Snow White, so let's get started. To draw a cute Snow White, let's first start by drawing her eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a circle. And then I'm going to come across, say about this wide, and draw another circle. There. So now I have my two circles in. Let's make them draw so cute eyes with two small circles inside for highlights. And a curved line at the bottom. And shade in the top. And lines at the bottom. And same thing over here. And so now that we have that in, let's go ahead and spruce them up with some lashes. So with Snow White, I'm going to give her three lashes right here, curves. So I'm going to start about right here. Draw one curve, and then another one, and then one more longer one. Let's bring it out more, right about there. And then same thing over here. So start off right here with shorter one. And she's going to get longer as we go. There. Just felt she needed a lot of lashes. And then from there, let's go ahead and draw her brow. So I'm going to come up about right here and just draw a soft curve over her eye. So same thing on the other side, about right here. There. And then now that we have that, let's give her a sweet smile. So say about right here in the center. Go ahead and just draw a soft curve and cap it off. Then let's go ahead and frame her face. So I'm going to come to the top of her eye, so about right here where this lash is, and I'm just going to give myself a point. Same thing about right here. And we're just going to go ahead and draw bottom of a U. But I'm just going to try and make it a little bit pointier for her chin. So I'm just going to go around the eye. And then I'm just kind of imagining how low I want her chin. So I'm going to come back to my center and say about right here. I'll just give myself a point so I know where I'm going. And I'm going to go ahead, just nice and round, and then bring it down to my point, approximately about there. So same thing here. This is always the most delicate part of these drawings. Okay, there. Give her a nice pointy chin, and plump cheeks. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and bring this up a tiny bit. And then we need to draw her hair. So I'm going to find the center and I'm going to go up. So just kind of imagining an oval. So find your center and let's just say about right here. I'll just give myself a point for now. And I'm going to go ahead and come down with a curve. And then about right here, just round it off and connect. So same thing here. Just want this in the center. Round it off and connect. There. And now that we have that, we're going to come back to the center right above this point. We're going to go up and then draw our bow. So right about here, I'm just going to draw this oval right in the center and then the loops of our bow. So two loops right here. And then maybe like a little center on our bow. And then we need to draw the headband piece. So right about here, I'm going to draw a curve that comes out to maybe like this edge of her face. So let's say about right here. I'm just going to curve down to about right there and then go back up. And so same thing over here. Just using the side of her face as your guide and then thicken it up. There. Okay, so then now that we have that, let's come back to this top right here. And I'm just going to draw a soft curve. So the top of her head, and then we're going to bring this curve down over our band to about right there. And same thing on this side. So let's continue that. Top of her head. Draw a curve, come down a little bit. Approximately right there. And now we need to draw the rest of her hair. So let's say about right here, perhaps where it kind of starts to curve in. I'll work on this side first. I'm going to draw a bunch of curves to for her hairstyle. So I'm going to start with one smaller curve, and then it's going to be a bigger one that pops out a little bit more. And bring it in. And then we're just going to tuck it all the way back to here. So let's see here, one and another one. There. So we want to do the same thing on the other side. So I just want to make sure I'm going in the right direction. So, oops. Okay, so let's see here. Let's make sure my curve is not right. So something looked off. Okay, so maybe about right there. Okay, so now that I have that, now I can go ahead and draw just like the other side. So one smaller one, then a bigger one, and then we need to bring it back to there. So about right here, one, and then one more. There. Okay. The goal is basically just to have one that pops out a little bit more. So now that we have that, that is pretty much it for her head. Then let's go ahead and draw her beautiful dress. So now that we know this is the center, we're just going to give her a little neck right about here and here. And I'm just going to curve out for her shoulders. But I'm not going to go too far because she has a high collar we need to draw. So let's say about right here, and I'm going to round it off. Same thing here, round it off because we need to draw that collar. And then from here, I'm just going to connect it with a curve for her neckline. Just as if you're drawing this oval right here under her head. Then from there, we're going to go up to draw the collar. So let's come right about here. And it's going to come through here. And then we're just going to curve out and round it off. So same thing here. Curve up, just like the other side, and then round it up. And then you can come here very lightly. And just draw this little line to give the collar an edge. For some detail. Okay, so now that we have that, we can go ahead and then just imagine her shoulders are about right here. So it's going to start to bend here. So I'm going to come about right here. And we're going to come down, curve, to kind of like where her armpit area would be. So same thing over here. Just draw a curve. And because she has poofy sleeves, I'm going to bring them down a little bit more. So let's say about right here. And then we're going to come in to her waist. Right there, and same thing here. There. Okay, so now that we have that, we can go ahead and connect it right in the center. Come down to the center, and then same thing on this side. And pop it up. There. And now we can continue her skirt. So we're going to pop her skirt out. her beautiful yellow skirt. And then we're just going to bring it down nice and low. So it's not too poofy, but it's very flowy. So keep going down. Oh, let's see here, keep going. We're just going to flare it out a little bit. Maybe right there. And then I'm going to just drag this across so that I'm approximately, see, about right here. Same height as the other side, and connect. Then from there we can go ahead and connect it with a bunch of curves just to make it look very flowy. And as I go, I'm going to come down towards the center to be my lowest point, and then go right back up and connect. There. Okay, so now that I have that, we're just going to see a little part of her shoe. So center about right here, we just want her shoes. Come to the left and say about right here. Just going to draw a little part of her shoe. So just draw that little shape right there. If you like it, maybe put a little curve. And then one more on the other side, so approximately about here. And same thing. There. And so now that we have that, let's go ahead and draw her beautiful puffy sleeves. So right about here, imagine her shoulder, that's going to pop out right about here. And let's bring this out. So we're going to come in, then out. And then right about here, just use this curve. And we're just going to wobble right about here just to create that puffiness. And her arm's going to come through about right here. Just cap it off. And then we're just going to have her hands to the side. So nice and simple. So I'm just going to draw a curve and come out. I'm going to end it about right here. So give her a thumb and then fingers. And a tiny little one right there. Okay, so now that we have that, let's draw the other side. So same thing, just gonna poof it out right about here. Go in a little bit and then come out. And once again, about right here. And connect with a wobble. And then right about here. So cap and then the arms. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to drag this point across so that I'm approximately the same on the other side. So that's the tip of her thumb and fingers. And another one in the back. Ah, they're so delicate, right? Okay, so then now for some detail, let's come back to the center, and right here I'm going to add a heart just to make her my Draw So Cute Snow White. And then right in the center, I'm just going to add a line going down, about right there. And then for her sleeves, of course, we need to draw the red slashing. So about in this area, let's draw like a teardrop shape. So we can put some red right here and then another one about right here. And same thing over here. And one more. There. And oh, and if you like, of course, you can draw some of these curves right here for some detail on her dress, so we know that it's nice and poofy. Or you can do that when you're coloring. And that is pretty much it for this new version, my new version of Snow White. I really hope you love her just as much as the old one I drew many years ago, and I helped you draw her fun and easy. And if I did, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.